डिस्कस करने वाले हैं वो हम रीजनिंग की क्लास डिस्कस करने वाले हैं, जिसमें हम सीरीज़ कॉम्पिटिशन की डिस्कस करेंगे क्लास। और ये क्लास नंबर जो आपका है वो 59 है। ऑलरेडी हम इससे पहले 58 क्लासेस कर चुके हैं। सो प्लीज़ गो थ्रू विद ऑल दैट क्वेश्चन विच वी हैड डन बिफोर। सो स्टार्ट करते हैं। आज का जो हमारा लेक्चर है उसमें हम ऑलरेडी 41 क्वेश्चन से करेंगे। इससे पहले हम 40th क्वेश्चन तक हम ऑलरेडी अटेम्प्ट कर चुके हैं। तो इफ़ you are not yet go through with all that questions, so please it's a request to go through all that questions so that you will be getting all that question in an easy manner, as well as you are able to tell the questions that you are able to answerable or not. So that is also benefited for you also. So starting with the first question today, we discussed 41 question, and it's before that we have a request that please do subscribe our channel if you not yet subscribe our channel, or if you are seeing our channel first time. So please do subscribe our channel so that maximum and many people can get the information regarding the videos soon. So here we are starting with question number 41. We had done analogy, analogy to 50 questions we had done yet till the last classes, and then classification we had done approximately 150 to 200 questions, competition questions. So you have to go through all that questions, all that classes. First of all, go through all that classes, and starting with the 41st question, that is 2 comma 1 comma 2 comma 4 comma 4 comma 5 comma 6 comma 7 comma 8 comma 8 comma 10 comma 11, and then you have to find out this question blank, and this is asked in your assistant grade question paper. So here we have to start with it, and first we have to see the question option, that is option A is 10, B is 9, C is 11, and D is 12. So here you can see that in that particular given series it is a combination of 3 series as we said. So मैं अगर बोलूँ तो यहाँ पे देखो एक क्वेश्चन सीरीज आपकी 2 है, फिर ये आपकी 4 है, then you have a 6, and then you have a 8. Sorry, here it is 8. Okay, after that I'm marking out next series with a triangle, that is your 1, then you have a 4, then you have a 7, and then you have a 10. And then after that, if I'm talking about, this is your series 2, this is a 5, this is 8, and this is 11. So if I'm telling you, so it accordance with respect to that, so we have to follow the circle series. So here we can see that with the first consecutive even number, so the missing number should be the 10. Here we can see that 8 के बाद अब 10 आएगा. So a 6 के बाद 8 है, and then we have a 10 number, and here this is it, an option, and the 10 is our right answer. Moving with next question, that will be, so next moving with next question, that is question number 42. That is you have a series that 1 comma 4 comma 2 comma 8 comma 6 comma 24 comma 22, then 88, and you have to find out the next series, that is this number. So here that is asked in your CAT question paper, and the options we have, that is option A is 90, B is 86, C is 154, and D is 352. So we can see that here the pattern where it follows that it is if I said K, the first number we will multiply by 4, and then after that next minus 2, and then we'll be getting that number as one first number को 4 से multiply करेंगे, and then we're getting this number, and after that we're minusing it 2, and then we're getting this number, and then after that you can see that next number for if we multiply with this number by 4, that we get this, and minus 2, then we get this. Here we can see that multiply by 4, multiply by 4, and then we're getting this number, and then minus 2, and we're getting this number. After that multiply by 4, that we're getting this number, and then minus 2, that means it will be 86, and we have an option, yeah, it will be 96, because 88 minus 2, that is equals to 86. So here we can see that 86 our answer. ये CAT क्वेश्चन पेपर में पूछा गया है. Then we are moving on next question, that is question number 43. 13, 32, 24, 43, 35, and we have to find out this number. And then next is 46, 65, 57, 76. ये CBI की क्वेश्चन पेपर में पूछा गया है. And the options we have is option A is 45, B is 52, C is 54, and D is 51. So here you can see that in a given sequence of the combination of the two series, where there the sequence is one series is your 13, and then we have a 24, and then we have a 40, next we have a series 46 and then 57. Here we can see the 46 and 57, and the next series is 32, 43, and then we have a find to next number, and then we have a next 65 and then 70. So this triangle series we have to consist of, we have to see, and we have to further move on with second series. And here you can see that in all of the series we are just adding 11. Here 32 में अगर हम class 11 करते हैं, we getting this number. Here we are adding 11, then we getting this number. So here we can see that it will be 54. So here we have an option, then it is right answer, because 43 plus 11, that is equals to 54. So we are getting this number, and so this will be the answer. This is asked in your CBI question paper. Next, moving with next question, that's question number 44. The series will be 8, 9, 8, 7, 9, 10, 9, 6, 11, 10, and we have to find out this number. And the next number is 12. So SSC की क्वेश्चन पेपर में पूछा गया. ऑप्शन A है 11, B is 8, C is 7, and D is 5. So here you can see that we have to find out the series that should be equals to, that the correspondence, if you are able to answer all these questions, so that is well and good. If you're not able to answer the questions, and you have to try more and more. So here you can see that the given sequence of the combination having a 3 series, which of the series they have, that is the first and the fourth and seventh, and then a term like this is the term first, this is the fourth term that we have a 7, and then next we have a number that is your 6, and that number we have to find this encircle one, and the second series is 9, 10, 11, and then 12, and according to that we are telling that this is square 8, then 9, and then 10, and then we have find out next number. So we have to consider the first series, which we are doing in a circle. So 8 minus 1, that is 7, and 7 minus 1, that is 6, and 6 minus 1, that is 5. So it means the missing number should be 5. So here we can see that we have an option, and that will be the right answer. Next, moving further with next question, that is question number 45. 11, 10, question mark, and then 100, 1001, then 1000, then 1, 10,001. So here this is asked in your assistant grade question paper, and here you can see that option A is 101, B is 110, C is 111, and the D is none of these. So here you can see that where you have to find out this number, the missing number, which should known to you. If you are not able to understand, I will be able to let you understand. So there you can see that it is a combination of the two series, and the first series you have this 10, and then you have to find out this, and then you have a next number, that is 100 and 1001, then 10,001, and the next series we have in a triangle, that is 10, then 100, and then 10,000. It's, you can see that it is in squares of 1 of 1. So we have to find out. So moving with next question, that is we have an option, and we have to find out this number. So we have to consider the circle one, and here option is 101, 110, 111, and none of the above. So here as we have said, there are the two series which is present here. In one of the series, an extra zeros is added between the two ones, you can say that, and after that in the missing number, that is 1, 1 1, here you can see that next number 1, 2 zeros, and then 3 zeros. So here you can see that 1 0 is missing, 101 is will be the right answer, and the option is also available here. Next, moving on with next question, that is question number 46, and we have to find out the answer also. So here you can see that the series where it is in fraction, so 4 by 9 comma 9 by 20, and then we have to find out this number, and then 39 by 86. This is asked in your IAS question paper, and the options we have, that is 17 upon 40, B is your 19 upon 42, C is 20 upon 45, and D is 29 upon 53. So as you have to tell me what will be the answer. If you're not able to, then I will be there for you, but still if you can try, you can try more easily, so that you can get your answer as easily as possible. So okay, here we are seeing this option, so these are also in fractions, so we have to find out accordingly. Yes, so if you are able to answer, you can also answer. So here you can see that the numerator, if I'm talking about the numerator, so the sequence of the numerator is 5 4 10 9, and then we moving on with next, that is your 20, and that denominator is 11 22 and 44 with respect to the, so 11 22 and your 44. So with respect to that, the numerator of the missing fractions should be 9 plus 10, that is 19, and the numerator should be, if I'm talking about the missing numerator, so here you can see that the missing numerator should be like 9 plus 10, that should be the numerator, and the denominator, if I'm talking about, that is 20 plus 22. So here you can see that 19 upon 40 will be that 42 will be the right answer, and we have an option, and that will be the right answer. Next, moving on with next question. This is asked in your IAS question paper, and moving on with next question that we have as your question number 47, that the question is 2 by root of 5 comma 3 by 5, then 4 by 5 root 5, and then 5 by 25, and then next question series, the series number we have to find out, and this is asked in your MBA question paper. So here you can see the option, that is 6 upon 5 root 5, and 7 upon 25, 6 upon 25 root 5, and 6 upon 125. So here you can see the examples, and accordingly you can answerable if you are able to. So here you can see that clearly the numerator of the given fraction of the consecutive that natural number, so that the numerator of the missing fraction should be 6. So here we can see that 2 3 4 5, and then the next number should be 6. So here we see the options. So here we have 3 options in between. This is not possible, but this within this 3 we have to find out. So because I said कि अगर directly मिल जाता है तो that is well and good, but directly नहीं मिलता, then we have to find out with respect to other than that. So on all that case, the denominator of each of the fraction multiplied by the root 5, obtaining the denominator by the next fraction. So where we can see that this is root 5, and then we root 5 multiplied by root 5, that is 5, and then 5 multiplied by root 5, that is this, and then root 5 is multiplied by root 5, that is 25, and then 25 root 5. So 25 root 5 is the right answer. The option should be 6 upon 25 root 5. So here we have an option, and that will be the right answer. Next, this is asked in your MBA question paper, and moving on with next questions, that is question number 48. So here you can see that the series which we have is question number 48, 2 comma 3, then we have a 3 comma 5, and then 5 comma 7, and then 7 comma 11, and then 11 comma 13, and we have to find out this SCRA question paper में पूछा गया. The option we have is 13 comma 15, 15 comma 16, 13 comma 19, and 13 comma 17. So here you can see that 11 13, and the consecutive odd numbers they have. So we can see that 13 comma 17 will be the right answer, because 13 comma 15, 15 is not on that odd number, as that not that number that would not giving a considerable, that a consecutive prime number. So here we can see that 13 comma 17 is the right answer. Next, moving with the next question, that is question number 49. So next series of 49 is 1 comma 8 comma 27 comma 64 comma 125, and we have to find out this number, and this is asked in your railway question paper. Option A is 256, B is 512, C is 729, and D is 1000. So here we can see that we have to find out this number. So in the given series you can see that the consists of the cube of the natural number only. 256 is not the cube of any of the natural numbers, so 256 is not the cube of any of the natural numbers, so that will be the odd one out, you can say the wrong statement with respect to all these. Next question, that is question number 50, that is 2 comma 6 comma 18 comma 54, and then we have to find out this number, and the eighth term we have to find out here. So yeah, RRB के question paper में पूछा गया है, that it is not that easy that we are finding and we are thinking of. So after telling that so you can see that अगर मैं बोलूँ कि like 2 मैं multiply by 3 कर दूँ तो मुझे 6 मिल जाएगा, and then we are taking that 6 में मैं अब next फिर 3 multiply कर दूँ, then we are getting this number. Then 18 में मैं फिर से 3 multiply कर दूँ, then we are getting this number. And then after that talking about the next number, the GP series, if you can see that A is equals to, जैसा कि मैंने पहले ही बताया था, A equals to 2 आएगा. एंड अगर आपने नहीं देखा हमारा GP और AP वाला क्लास तो प्लीज़ एक बार गो थ्रू कर लो, अदरवाइज शायद क्लास क्लियर ना हो. देन आर जो आपका है वो 3 होगा. एंड देन वी हैव the number, the nth term you can see. So we're putting the number that we have as that 320. No, that is not 320. Yeah, we just have to do with respect to AR 8 minus 1, like ये वाला मैंने जो आपको बताया था फॉर्मूला, AR n minus 1. So here AR, this is 8 minus 1, that is AR 7. So AR 7, and we know that AR is what? A is 2, and this is 3, the 2 3s are 6, 6 की power 7, 6 की power 7, and that we have to solve it. Is 6 की power 7, and that is 4374, that is 4374. So here we have an option 4374. Here we have an option, and that will be the right answer. So this is the 8th term of this particular series. Thank you, hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion on the comment box. Thank you.